let's move forward. Our brother on red tie, yes, from that row. Please, let's just feel the yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you see and you have an empty seat ahead of you, that seat is for you. Please, let's come in and sit down. Our friends also that are displaying their markets, you are doing the right things, but please let's do the right things properly. Please join us at this side. We will have a better time to display or showcase your product as the case may be. So we would like to, as our custom is, begin all of our event with the rendition of the first stanza of National Anthem. Like I said, this is a creative event. We will creatively render the National Anthem this morning. So we have one of us who is prepared and positioned to do that. Can we please be upstanding as we take the National Anthem creatively?
Tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians are proud to serve our own native land.
Thank you so much. Please do have your seat. Thank you. When this national anthem was changed 2 years ago, a lot of people have problems reciting them. Not people like me. A lot of other people have problems reciting the national anthem. But I think we're all getting used to it. Both the older persons among us and the kids among us like me. We're all getting used to it gradually. Thank you so much, our brother. I believe more of the creative things that are still going to happen in the course of today. But let's quickly recognize our leaders and leaders of thought and of this industry that are present here this morning. We have with us the #1 citizen of the Chamber, Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Chairman, President and Chairman of Council, Engineer Leye Kupoluyi. Please let's recognize Engineer Leye Kupoluyi. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for being here today. With him, this morning is a privilege that you have #1, #2 citizens of the chamber with us this morning. Please recognize with me Engineer Prince Abimbola Olaniyi Olashore, FCA, Deputy President here at SCCI. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming. By my training, I'm not supposed to make mistake of what I've been told once. I never knew that my deputy president was trained as an engineer, very competent one. I've always known him to be an accountant, but I'm told that that finance economist thing was just ayaba. That his core is an engineer. Please put your hands together for Prince of Iloko in Osun State. Our prayer is that one day, this head will bear the crown of Iloko Kingdom. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. We also have with us the chairperson of the this creative and entertainment group. We have with us this morning Ambassador Obukeme Ibru Mukoro. Let's put hands together for her. She's busy trying to sort things out going to the back. Thank you, man. Thank you. We also have with us this morning our keynote speaker. I'm told he's here, Mr. Emmanuel Kalu Uduma, Creative Director, Ikodia Studio. Let's put hands together for him. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. He will be coming up to speak with us pretty later when the time comes. Thank you so much. We have with us, just joining us as we are making this introduction, the Chief Dr. Nike of the Nike Art Gallery. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much, ma, for being with us here today. Everything about culture, this woman support. everything about creative. She's a voice in Africa. Please put your hands together once again for her. Thank you, ma, for showing up. Thank you. Okay, so I'll do more of the recognitions as I have the full list, but just to recognize that we have with us this morning a few of our group secretarial groups. We have the Agric and Allied Group Chairperson, my friend and brother, Mr. Omotunde Banjoko. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. All right, so let's have the welcome address as we get this opened by the President and Chairman of Council, Engineer Leye Kupolu. Let's put hands together for Engineer Leye Kupolu.
Good morning, all. Is it afternoon now? Is it morning?
Still morning, sir. Just 10 minutes to afternoon.
I've lived in the barrack before. In that place, they always say good morning, no matter the time. Our Deputy President, Engineer Bimbola Olashuri, is a prince, and everybody knows it's a question of time. As the friend who said he's junior in school. Your classmate, are we? Classmate, oh. Because outside there, I say you are his senior, you are accepted. Yeah, his classmates have said that very soon will be some mindset we will be saying KBAC before we come in. And our ambassador everywhere. I think I was in a foreign country the other time, and they told me the only person that they know that they have been to Shogo, they have been to here, and there is one identity that they know, but when you see the gele, you will know. And Auntie Nike, thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion. Our keynote speaker, you know, he have the key, and you have the note. We will be listening to you. I said I will listen to you and learn a lot. Thank you, sir, for having the time to come. Our friend and classmate, now that you have accepted that you are our classmate, thank you for being here. Ambassador, thank you, ma'am, for putting this one together. And every of my colleagues that are here, chairmen of different groups that are here, and all the audience, without you, we won't be here. But there's one thing I will tell you here, ask them. I'm the in-house DJ. I'm the in-house DJ here. I like music. I like art. The other one I don't know whether I like, because Auntie have not made me to be part. Maybe I like fashion, I don't know. Distinguished guests and the leader of the creative industry in Nigeria. Nigerian creative economy is no longer a sideline. It is a real engine of national output, but one we have not yet fully leveraged on. We all know it. We talked about it, but we have not really fully leveraged on it. Today, the sector contributes estimated of about 2.3% of our GDP and sustain over 4.2 million jobs across the film, music, fashion, and digital content. I'm sure the side hustle of most of the young men now, my women, they say I'm a digital content creator. According to Federal Ministry of Art and Culture, despite the size, too much of these things run on informal reputation instead of protected brand equity. That is the gap we are here today to bridge between that informal and the one that is bankable. The scale is undeniable, but the value is not captured. Nollywood alone generates about 7.2 billion annually, directly employing over 300,000 people and supporting nearly 1 million more. The federal government definition of a 2030 agenda targeting about 100 billion US dollar in annual creative output and about 2 million new jobs. This sits inside a wide economy where the non-oil GDP growth is about 3.9% in quarter 2026, that's the first quarter of this year. ICT, there's no creative without ICT, there's no ICT without creativity. The creative sector closest cousin, or are you sibling or cousin? Well, I think they're very difficult nowadays to do either of the two without each other. The creative sector closely with the ICT is about 14%, ICT alone is about 40% of national output, and the growth story is real. All these percentage are real, 14% by ICT. But feasibility without variable identity leaves money on the table, and the money on that table needs to be picked, and I think most of us are here today to see the possibility of picking those money that are life value on that table. Our creative dominate global platform and the playlist. Yet, too many still operate without registered trademark, protected IP, or viable business credential. This means the value they create often end up with intermediary, not with them. Formal identity turns talent into credit-worthy business. Business registration, standard contract, and IP protection are bridged from informal hustle to a bankable enterprise. Without them, creative business stay locked out in a structured finance and stuck out closely and high risk informal capital. Network, not talent alone, decide who win globally. Structure B2B platform, trade mission and chambers broker partnership turn isolated creation into export-ready enterprise. They help out people negotiate from strength, not from desperation. Policy coherence is a multiplier that we still lack. To hit the 100 billion target of 2030, we need to coordinate a coordinated fiscal incentive, strong IP enforcement, and clear regulation at both federal, state level, and aspiration alone will not get us there. We need to really work on it. For everyone in this room, the message is practical. Access to trade and finance, export documentation, formal contract, and registered brand asset will decide who scale beyond Nigeria and who stay stuck in local cash-based, unproductive deal. Like me now, I'm a DJ, nobody pays me. Because I do it within the wall of the chamber. But I'm ready for our KBC, the Prince, one day, and the way that we always do it in Nigeria. Let me look. At the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we will keep using our trade promotion, business development, advocacy platform, and formalized creative enterprise and brokered across sector partnership and push government to framework in the sector and to end. So I challenge you today, everyone in this room, to treat brand identity network not as a marketing afterthought, but as a core business infrastructure. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, for that charge this morning. All right, we move straight to what is next. As you know, today is a field date for us, and with the very powerful delegations we have here today and all that lined ahead with us, so I want us to get off all the remarks. So make welcome with me the only ambassador around, the chairperson of the Creative and Entertainment Group here at SCCI, Ambassador Obukome Ibru Mukoro, for our opening remarks. We are not clapping for Ambassador as we expect to. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Engineer Leye Kopoluyi, our president, and members of the Executive Council of the Lagos Chambers of Commerce and Industry, distinguished speakers and panelists, esteemed members of the Creative and Entertainment Group, invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome. It gives me tremendous pleasure to welcome you all to today's gathering of the Creative and Entertainment Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Your presence is a testament to your belief that the creative economy is no longer an emerging sector. It is a defining force in shaping commerce, culture, innovation, and national prosperity. Today's theme, Rep Your Brand, Enhancing Visibility, Identity, and Business Networking in the Creative Economy, could not be more timely. Across the world, the most successful creative businesses are not always those with the greatest talent. They are often those that have learned how to communicate their value, build trust, establish memorable identities, and cultivate meaningful relationships. Talent may open the door. Brand keeps it open. Networks create new doors altogether. Your brand is your first introduction, long before anyone experiences your work. In today's interconnected world, people buy confidence before they buy products. They invest in credibility before they invest in ideas. They partner with people whose stories they understand and whose values they trust. That is why branding is no longer merely about logos, colors, or marketing materials. It is about creating an authentic identity that people remember and confidently recommend. As the Creative and Entertainment Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we are committed to creating an ecosystem where creative entrepreneurs can grow sustainable business, access new markets, develop strategic partnerships, attract investment, and contribute meaningfully to the Nigerian economic development. Our mandate extends beyond organizing meetings. We seek to build bridges between creativity and commerce. The creative economy is one of the fastest growing sectors globally. It contributes significantly to employment, exports, tourism, technology, education, and cultural diplomacy. Nigeria is exceptionally positioned to lead this transformation. Still, enormous opportunities remain untapped. The challenge before us is not a shortage of creativity. The challenge is building businesses that are visible enough to compete globally. That journey begins with each of us intentionally representing our brand. Today's program has therefore been designed not simply as another seminar, but as a practical platform for learning, exchanging ideas, building relationships, and discovering opportunities for collaboration. I encourage everyone here to please engage actively. Every meaningful conversation you have today could become tomorrow's business opportunity. I wish to sincerely appreciate our distinguished speakers and facilitators for accepting our invitation to share their expertise with us. We value your willingness to invest your knowledge and experience in strengthening our creative community. I also thank the leadership of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry for its continued commitment to supporting the creative and entertainment sector as a vital contributor to economic growth and national development. As we proceed today, let us remember that every globally recognized brand began with a single idea. Nurtured with consistency, excellence, and purpose. May today's conversations inspire new ideas. May today's connections create new opportunities. May today's learning strengthen our businesses. And may our collective efforts continue to elevate Nigeria's creative economy to even greater heights on the African continent and across the world. Thank you once again for being here. I wish us all a productive, insightful, and rewarding session. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador and the Chair. Now that you have told us why we are here today and the expectations, it is now left for us to fully delve straight into what we have. But just before I bring up our mama, Chief Dr. Nike, let me recognize the presence of two of our leaders who joined us in the course of the program. The chairperson of the ICT here at Lagos Chamber, Mr. Segun Okunaye. Let's put hands together for Mr. Segun. Thank you. Thank you. We'll also recognize the presence of one of the old hands here at SCCI, the CEO and founder of Mind of the Masters. I don't know if I should call him Dr. Larry Shegulin. Let's put hands together for him. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I would like to know more about Mind of the Masters. I love such names. Thank you. I'd like to bring up stage a national voice, a global voice, I must admit, in this industry. You will not say anything or nothing meaningful said in this industry without our input or without our voice. Please join me to make welcome for a very powerful session now. Chief Dr. Nike Davis Okundaye, Chief Executive Officer, Nike Art Gallery, Nigeria, not Lagos. Put your hands together for her. Thank you, ma. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Yes.
I'm going to greet everybody in Yoruba.
Very well.
Kú ìjókòó. First of all, I have to thank the organizer, our president, all the press, and all the people who are with us today. You know me, I don't go to school. All what I have is knowledge. And today I thank you people, especially the youth, for making it possible for Adire to come into fashion. Like all the people here, I want to see you wearing Adire, like our ambassador is wearing Adire. Today, Adire has become a global textile, and that is the Adire and Ashoke. Adi, Are, my brand is only called Adire. And when you look at what I'm wearing, I don't wear the one with figure. This is my number 2 daughter. I have to withdraw her from UK. Her name is Funmilayo. I withdraw her from UK. So for the other sister, I have 4 daughters. So this is one of my students. I don't bring them as sample. From people, and she learned at the rest and used the money to train herself through university. Now she's traveling as a youth worker. So we want people to appreciate what they have in their country. But first of all, education has really helped us a lot. You know, Nigeria know they carry last. So today, Nigeria has carried the fashion. Even they beat America when it comes to fashion. I was in Atlanta to go and showcase the textile of Nigeria at the Futi County. But when I see the one in New York, where our people, our youth, has carried the fashion too, I was so impressed. Please, let's clap for the youth. The youth. So our brand is our work, our voice. And Nigeria have a lot to offer. Any country I go, the first thing they will say, Nigeria, Nigeria. Because we are like water, they cannot do without us. You know, water doesn't get enemy. The engineer, when you go to Dallas, you see the doctors, they are Nigeria. When you go to Houston, Texas, the engineer is Nigeria. Then you go to Washington. So Nigeria, anywhere they go. I was in Seoul, where they don't have much African art. And they sent me there to go and see how they can partner with us. So Nigeria have a lot, and I thank the organizer for making it possible for this type of, we need more of the youth. We need more program like this. So everybody can take something back and make use of it. The government is not going to create a job for all of us. So we have to make sure we be our brother's keeper and our sister's keeper. In my center in Osogbo, I have 250 youth from different universities. That is part of them. See, they will come for 3 months. By the end of 3 months, they know how to do the textile. They know how to paint. They know how to do weaving, women's loom, which is now coming into fashion. So the economy will be in Nigeria instead of giving it to other countries. So the one in Abuja is carrying 110 students, but Abuja is bigger than Lagos. Then in Kogi, we have 265 women just on loom, weaving. Now, you people are making use of the weaving. Look at him wearing the Ashoke. Look at them. So this is what we need in Nigeria, to carry our own textile. Yeah. So the more we value our own voice, our own work, our own, so nobody is going to package us like us. And that is why I like the LCC for making it possible for me to be here today. I'm not going to talk much. I will just ask my daughter to talk small on textile. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm not much of a public speaker, so please excuse it. The speech will be fairly brief. But yeah, basically, I just wanted to carry on from what my mum said. As far as repping your brand, I don't think anyone does that more than my mum. She walks into a room, and even if you saw her from the back, you know that that's Mama Nike. You see her wearing her Adira textile, you see her gele. So before she's greeted anyone, before she's introduced herself to anybody, you already know who she is because her brand is her. There is no distinction. Her story is told every day by what she wears, by the actions she takes. So repping her brand is just second nature. It's the same as her breathing because this is her life and she wears that and she tells that story every day. Okay, yes. Basically, with my mum, the main thing is she likes to say is, don't be a photocopy of anybody else. You don't need to go online and think, oh, this is what's trending, this is what people like, so let me copy that and try and jump on that bandwagon. If your brand is strong enough, if your story is full enough, then you can tell that story, you can show that brand, and people will seek you out. They're not looking for another Dior. They're not looking for another Chanel. What they want is Adire. What they want is Mama Nike, because she has made sure that that brand stands on its own. And then, yeah, next thing is visibility. Again, my mum doesn't just wear Adire when she's coming to give speeches or when she's attending events. When she's walking around her house, she's in Adire. When she's traveling, she's in Adire. If she's in Seoul, she's in Adire. New York, she's in Adire. So as far as visibility, again, it's part of her everyday life. So every day, yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, I just want to say thank you very much for having us here and for letting us speak. And yeah, I just appreciate it very much.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. Thank you, ma. All right. We'd like to, as like said earlier, today's event is a creative and entertainment group. And so we'll be having a lot of entertaining and creative items on the table. Please make welcome with me I have it here, performing artists. I don't know their name, you know. Yes, please make welcome as she leads us in this session. Please, let's put our hands together for her.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, afternoon. My name is Alula, and I'm here to entertain you. I hope you enjoy this. Welcome. Yeah. Ojumatimo. Ojumatimo me. Hello. All right, let's go. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just wanted to use that to welcome you guys in and give you a little taste of what we have today. Come on. Everybody now. Say.
Some hate you, pretend they love you now. Then behind, they try to eliminate you. But who Jah bless, no one curse. Thank God, we've passed the worst. Hypocrites and parasites. Listen, lady, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. You are my African queen. Come on, say, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for this lady. So beautiful. Listen, come on. Just like the sun lights up the earth, you light up my life. Yeah. The only one I've ever seen with a smile so bright. Yeah. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in red with your astonishing beauty. Come on. You're gonna make your brother see ordinary, a supernatural being. Yeah. And you were brighter than the moon, brighter than the stars. I love you just the way you are. You are my African queen. Everybody sing, 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 sing. The girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a theme, and that is the African beauty. Yeah. Thank you. We'll be back.
All right, thank you so much for that first performance. I told you today is full of entertaining things. But just before we move to the second performance, I'd like to bring up stage our keynote speaker today, Mr. Emmanuel Kalu Uduma, Creative Director, Ikodia Studio. Let's put hands together for him. Thank you, sir.
How long do I have? How many minutes do I have? Okay, I'll try and make it. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Are we doing all right? I want to say thank you to the organizers. Thank you, Mr. President, for this opportunity. I don't do a lot of public speaking, so I am shaking in my boots, in my shoes right now. But hopefully I will not embarrass everybody. So my name is Emmanuel. I'm going to try and do justice to the theme, but I'm going to be biased because I'm first a filmmaker, TV, film, with more bias in DevCom, SB, CC, Social Behavior Change Communication, Development Communication, which is my area. But so let's get into it. So distinguished members of the Lagos State Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Captains of Industry, colleagues in the creative sector, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So I want to start with a simple observation. Everyone in this room is already in the business of representation. Whether you trade in textile, technology, logistics, or storytelling, you are first and foremost a brand before you are a product. The market does not buy what you make. It buys what believes is about you. This is the single truth at the heart of today's theme, Rep Your Brand, enhancing visibility, identity, and business networking in the creative economy. Nigeria's creative economy, film, music, fashion, gaming, comedy, digital content, is now one of the fastest growing and most internationally visible sector in the national output. And I'm very happy that the president reeled out all the data, so I don't have to. So I was like, am I going to bore you with statistics and number and data sets? But I'm happy that he gave us those amazing figures about just how massive our creative industry is. Nollywood alone is estimated to be one of the largest film industries in the world by volume. And Nigerian music has redefined global pop culture over the last decade. Yet, for all of this creative output, a large percentage of the practitioners and entrepreneurs in this space remain financially under-leveraged. And commercial invisible outside the immediate audience. So the gap is rarely talent. We don't have a problem with talent. We have a problem with brand. In the creative economy, obscurity is a bigger threat to business than competition. Because in today's world, the best work does not always win. The most visible work often does. The statement may sound uncomfortable, especially for many creatives who believe that talent should naturally speak for itself. But unfortunately, the marketplace doesn't work that way. Talent gets you into the game, just like Ambassador said. Brand keeps you in the game, but relationships, that's what helps you win the game. So let's stay with the creative economy. And to say that there was a time when creative success depended on gatekeepers. Television stations decided who became famous. Publishers determined whose books reached readers. Record label controlled distribution. Film distributors controlled cinema access. Today, all that has changed. The walls have come down. Every smartphone is now a television station. Every social media account is a broadcasting platform. Every creative entrepreneur now has access to global marketplace. So the opportunity has never been bigger, but there's always a new challenge. Attention has become the world's most vulnerable and viable commodity. Every day, billions of videos, photographs, podcasts, articles, and advertising compete with the same 24 hours. So the question is no longer, are you talented? The question is, can people find you? So this now this now demands a reframing of what branding should be in today's world. So let's dive into trying to reframe that, in the light of today's realities. Let's agree on what brand actually is. A brand, as Ambassador said, is not a logo. It is not color palettes. It is not a jingle. A brand is the sum total of the promise you consistently keep, the experience you reliably deliver, and the story people tell about you when you're not in the room. For creative entrepreneurs, filmmakers, fashion designers, musicians, content strategists, your brand is a bridge between your talent and your bank account. Your brand is also the emotional response people have whenever your name comes up in the room when you are absent. It is your promise. It is your consistency. It is your credibility. It is your value. It is your expertise. It is your reputation. So when someone says your name, what immediately comes to their mind? Reliable, innovative, professional, creative, or do they ask, who be that? So today when I say Elon, I do not need to mention the other name. Your brain already is way ahead of me. In the same way, within football circles, if I mention Ororo, the fans in the room are not thinking vegetable oil. It can only be CR7. And if you still haven't caught up, Cristiano Ronaldo owns the number 7 jersey in every club he plays. If people cannot describe what you stand for, then your brand is not yet defined. Visibility without value is just noise. We are living in an era where many people are famous without influence, visible without impact, trending without substance. Please don't bring up Olodo here. Huh? We don't do that here. So the creative economy operates differently from traditional commerce in one critical aspect. The creator is the product, and the product is the story. This means visibility, identity, and networking are not marketing add-ons. They are the very core business infrastructure, as essential as capital or even equipment. So in my assessing this industry, and someone who is a member of this community, there are 3 points I see repeatedly that appear to work against creatives. 1, talented practitioners with no discoverable digital footprints beyond immediate community. 2, inconsistent identity. A business that presents itself differently on Instagram, in a meeting, and then differently also on an invoice. Networking treated as an event activity rather than a continuous business function. It is a huge misconception to think networking only happens at conferences. Now let's address visibility, identity, and networking. Not as abstract concepts, but as working framework you can apply almost immediately. So let's talk enhancing visibility. Visibility is discipline. It's discipline of being found by the right people at the right moment. It is not about being everywhere. It's about being unmistakably present when your buyers, collaborators, and financiers already are, finding you where you should be. And there are 3 actionable ways you can enhance that visibility today. Number 1, own platform. Don't just rent it. Social media reach is borrowed, algorithms dependent, and can disappear overnight. Every serious creative business needs at least one owned asset. It can be a website, it can be a mailing list, or a catalog that no platform policy change can take away from you. Visibility built entirely on rented land is not a business strategy. It is hope, and hope can be dashed. I mean, how many times have we experienced people with massive platforms wake up one day and it's gone? You have a page on Facebook, you have a page on Instagram, you have the page on Twitter, all of your life is on it, and then one day you wake up and it's gone. We hear those stories all of the time because you don't own the platform, you don't control it. If you don't have any physical inventory, you don't have a catalog, a mailing list, what happens when someone just wakes up one day and decides to report you for no reason? Or maybe you had a strike, you violated some community guidelines that you are unaware of. It might not have been you, it might be someone in your staff, might be someone in your chain of handling of your inventory, and something happens, and then you wake up and you have lost your entire platform. 50,000, 40,000, 100,000 followers gone overnight. What do? There should be a fallback. So that platform, you don't own it, you don't control it, someone else does, and someone else can take it away. So when that happens, what do? You have to still stay in business, which is why either of these 3 is important. Own a catalog, have a mailing list, or have a website that nobody can take from you. Then number 2, document. Don't just create. The market does not only reward finished work, it rewards process. Behind the scenes content, decision making, and craft build familiarity and trust long before transactions happen. I speak as a filmmaker and someone who creates TV content, and I say that once you begin your project, it is not a waste of time when you begin to document every single thing that starts, from start to finish, from table read, from pre-production. All of that is documented, all of that is put out there, all of that is part of your marketing, all of that is part of your rollout, because at the end of the day, you already create thirst, so that when your product comes out at the end of the production line, you already have an audience, you've already built eyeballs, and your product is just ready to be consumed. In Hollywood, the producers and studios currently winning distribution and investments conversations are those who treat their production journey as content in their own right, not as an afterthought. Number 3, show up where capital and partnership decisions are made. This is precisely why forums like this, the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, matter to creative entrepreneurs. Visibility inside your creative economy builds an audience. Visibility inside chambers, trade fairs, and business councils build access to capital, policy influence, and cross-industry partnerships. You need both. Now let's talk about building a coherent identity. This gets you noticed. I speak about identity. It determines whether you are trusted or not. Identity is consistency across every touch point. Your name, your visual language, the tone of your communication, the quality of your smallest deliverable, and how you handle moments things go wrong. And I would like to highlight 3 pathways to building a coherent identity. Number 1, clarify your positioning before your aesthetics. Many creatives and entrepreneurs invest in the beautiful logo before they can answer simple questions like, Who is it for? And what do you want to be known for? Positioning must precede design. The film production outfits known for gritty, social conscious drama should not be pursuing the same brand language as one for glossy romantic comedy. Yet, I see this confusion every day. We see it every day. Number two, professionalize the unglamorous parts. Identity is not your Instagram grade. It is your contacts, your invoicing, your punctuality, your email signature, your ability to deliver a quote within 24 hours. Chamber members and institutional investors judge creative businesses on operational identity long before they evaluate your output. And number three, diversify the brand, not just one revenue. So I'm currently running a series on my page on vertical integration. And there I talk about how Nollywood doesn't just need bigger budgets. We need better and bigger business structures. You can't just make a film and say that's the business. No, when you make a film, that is just the beginning of the process. The strong identity allows for a single creative entity to extend credibility into production, distribution, licensing, merchandising, and training. This is possible because audiences already trust what the name stands for. Weak identity, on the other hand, limits you to one revenue stream forever. Strong identity is licensed to expand. So let's talk a little bit of business networking and infrastructure as an infrastructure, which brings us to this critical point. Infrastructure in brand visibility builds more trust. Networking in creative economy is too often reduced to exchanging business cards in premieres and launches. Real networking is the deliberate construction of relationship portfolios that reduce your cost doing business over time. Cheaper access to talent, faster access to capital, and warmer introduction to buyers. And I'd like to go through three hacks that will help you with that networking roadmap. Number one, network across value chains, not within it. Here's what I mean. So a filmmaker who only networks within filmmakers will only ever hear film industry problems discussed in film industry language. The Chamber of Commerce exists precisely because insights, capital, opportunities move fastest across industries. So your next distribution deal, brand partnership, or investor might be sitting in a manufacturing or logistics conversation, not in a film one. Two, give before you ask. The strongest networks in any economy are reciprocal. Referrals are important catalysts for any business. It is in your best interest to share opportunities that are not useful to you, but may be useful to someone else. If you don't need it, there's no reward for sitting on something that can only buy you goodwill and creative economy relationships and build genuine value exchange, rather than transactional pitching, which will outlast the projects that it began with. And number three, institutionalize your relationships. Do not let your network live only in your head or your phone contact. Maintain a simple living record of who you know, what they need, and when you last spoke to them. Because the entrepreneur who scales fastest treat relationship management as the same discipline they apply to their finance. Real networking is relationship building. Businesses grow through trust, and trust grows through consistency. People don't just buy products, they buy confidence, they buy competence, they buy relationships. Many of the biggest contracts in businesses never begin in boardrooms. They rarely do. They begin through referrals, recommendations, shared experiences, and conversations in very informal spaces. Your network is not simply the people you know. It is people who are willing to speak your name when opportunities arise. That is the real power of networking. So having navigated visibility, identity, and networking, I'd like to share 5 quick practical strategies, and I hope will help us rep our brands better. Number 1, be known for one thing first. Many creatives try to do everything. Producer, writer, designer, speaker, consultant, photographer, strategist. I just described myself there. But there's nothing wrong with having multiple skills, to be honest. How many of you know this parlance, jack of all trades? Is that the correct parlance? Is that it? So actually it is. So what? Yes, go ahead. Master of one. Okay, so here's the correct quote. Jack of all trades is the master of none, but oftentimes better than the master of one. So, nothing is wrong in having multiple skills, but marketers reward clarity. The market rewards clarity. So I will advocate you become famous for one thing before expanding into many. But when people remember you for excellence in one area, they naturally become curious about your other skills and capabilities. 2, tell your stories consistently. People connect with stories more than statistics. Your journey matters. Your failures matter. Your lessons matter. Your purpose matters. Every brand has a story. So tell yours consistently, because authenticity builds emotional connections. Number 3, show up regularly. Consistency beats intensity. Posting 24 times in 1 week and then disappearing for 3 months is not brand strategy. Visibility compounds. People trust what they see repeatedly. So be present, be intentional, and be consistent. Number 4, brand strategic relationships. Every room you enter contains opportunities. Don't ask, who can help me? Ask instead, how can I create value for someone else? The strongest business relationships are built through generosity before transactions. Number 5, protect your reputation. Your reputation is your greatest business asset. Guard it carefully. Meet deadlines. Keep promises. Trust. Treat people respectfully. Respond professionally. Because in today's digital economy, your reputation travels faster than your resume. Nigeria possesses one of the youngest and most creative populations in the world. Our filmmakers are taking stories that travel, are telling stories that travel the continent. Our musicians dominate global charts. Our fashion designers influence international trends. Our digital creators command millions of views. But the next stage of growth requires something beyond talent. It requires building businesses, strong brands, intellectual property, global partnerships, export-ready products. The future belongs to creative entrepreneurs who understand that creativity alone is not enough. Therefore, business literacy must accompany realistic excellence. So having spent nearly 2 decades producing stories across theater, television, film, radio, I've learned one lesson repeatedly. People rarely invest in ideas alone. They invest in people they trust to execute those ideas. Your credibility enters a room before your proposal does. Your reputation often determines whether your representation is even heard. Your brand opens doors that talent alone sometimes cannot. This is why building your personal and corporate brand is no longer optional. It is exceptional. In conclusion, Nigeria's creative economy has already proven its talents to the world. What it must now prove is its business infrastructure. And that begins with each individual entrepreneur in this room and beyond taking their brands as seriously as they take their craft. To my colleagues in film, fashion, music, and content, rep your brand like your revenue depends on it, because it does. To the wider business community gathered here today, the creative economy is not a sideshow to Nigeria's commercial future. It has become one of the central pillars and needs the Chamber's network, capital, mentorship, as much as any traditional sector represented in this hall. At the end of this event, please, let us leave this hall not merely inspired, but intentional, auditing our visibility, clarifying our identity, and investing deliberately in relationships that will carry our businesses forward. Thank you, that's my time.
Once again, please put your hands together for Mr. Emmanuel Carlo. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I think or conclude that I need to closely tie to your school of thought or your academy, if there is any, about branding and all that you have said on a personal note. Thank you so much, sir, for doing justice to the world today. I know we have one house. Please, those of us standing at the back, can we please sit down? Please. Thank you. I believe we may have one or two questions or comments for Mr. Emmanuel. If we do, can I have a show of hands? I have the time to take just 2-3 comments. Or if you say we keep the question to the second time after the panel session, that won't be a problem. That will be saving our time. But if you have now, okay, one. Let's take this one question or comment for Mr. Emmanuel. Straight to the point, sir.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, for the address speech, and I'm also concurring to subscribe to your school of thought. All right, so my question here is, what do you think is more important in this creative industry? Is it the talent we have? Is it the visibility or the networking?
So what do you think is key, networking or visibility? Your view, sir.
I think that would be networking. I think it's networking. Because if you have all the skills and you have all the talent, and if people can't connect with you, the person beside you might just be the person who has the key to your next funding funnel. If you don't know that, if you don't speak up, if you don't connect, if you don't shake hands, if you don't sell yourself within those spaces and those rooms you find yourself, then your talent is just going to be on the table and not without any momentum. So I think it's about preparation. It's like when they said opportunity meets timing. So do all your heavy lifting in your closet. Like you say, you move quietly, and then when the opportunity comes, when you find yourself in the room, you take your chance. That's my take.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Agri Chair.
Just a question for you, sir. I remember something happened at an event I went about a month ago. So maybe I should skip the story and just ask you this question. What advice would you have for young creatives? I personally believe most of them have overrated themselves. And my perception, most of them might not be able to go far. I had a very funny experience last month, so don't let me tell the story for another day. But I believe personally, most of them they overrate themselves, overrate their asset, their reach, and they even assume they are known when they are not even known. And so I believe if that's not well addressed, the creatives might have an issue.
Your advice for the...
that would be mentorship, apprenticeship. Find social media internet has exposed us to a lot of information. There's a lot of overload. You can click, you can type, you can go to ChatGPT, you can go for cloud, you can get any information you want on the internet. You can draw it down, and it's available. But that doesn't trump experience. So I'll give you a story. I just finished a film lab for Sugar Global. I'm a producer. I produced MTV Sugar for Sugar Global. And then recently we just finished a set of short films with young people. And then in groups where they got a grant of $5,000 to make a short film. So there's this particular group that had a very complex story. They're all film schools. They all went to all the film schools that you can imagine in Lagos. They all have rings like Thanos because they have gone to every one. So now we are professionals. We know what we're doing. So we do a schedule. It was going to be a 3-day shoot. It was tough enough to be a 3-day shoot. I knew it was impossible. But I took a risk and said, 2 days, I make it happen because it's a tight budget. These children went, had a meeting, and did a 1-day schedule by themselves because they thought, we have the skill, we'll go to film school, we know what to do. And they decided. And they sent me a fake schedule for 2 days. And then we are sure that we could do it in 1 day. I lost my head. I screamed until I had a sore throat. But guess what? I let them do it. I said, you can do it in 1 day. You are sure? Everybody said it was impossible. The person who hired the equipment to them told them it was impossible. The actor on set said, you can't do it in 2 days. But they said, we have gone to film school. We know what we're doing. Immediately we arrived, we were filming in Idiaraba. We had 4 waves of area boys. First disrupt the production for the first 4 hours. And then it rained. And the camera had a sensor problem. So by 4 o'clock, they had to shot one scene. By the end of the day, it was 12 midnight, and they were not halfway through. And then they just came head bowed, say, we are sorry. They cost me $1 million extra just to shoot another day. So to your question, young people are talented, they have information, but there's always that missing part, experience. And they can't get it except they are mentored by people who have walked that path.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so we keep the set of questions till the second session. And we are actually moving to a more powerful session than what we've had before now. I told you today promises to be power pack for all. So I'll bring up one of the known faces in the global entertainment. Don't let me limit her to Nigeria because she's far beyond that. Please put your hands together to coordinate this session. Our very powerful Elvina Ibru. Put your hands together for her, please. Please, let's clap for her. I know what I mean. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is it still morning? Afternoon. My people, how are dinner? Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Elvina Baby Ibru. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. You may clap. Yes, you may clap. Thank you. Thank you. And brief introduction. I am mainly an actor. And sometimes I produce, I write, I direct, and then people like Obukome Ibru force me to be master of ceremonies. So here we are. Good afternoon. I'm going to say welcome again to this. I don't like this position. Not too far. The thing is doing me one kind. It's doing me one kind. How far? That's hello. I go soon come there too. Bros. I have one thing about silver. What do they call them? Silver fox. Just do me one kind. So welcome to this lovely occasion. It's lovely to see all of you. And the theme for today is rep your brand. So rep your brand. If you're not repping, now you sabi, but I can see there's lots of stalls at the back, and everywhere is looking really nice. And the best part of this is that we're all creatives. Most of us are creatives, so it's nice for us to get together and actually put our heads together and create together. I guess that's why it's called creating. So welcome again. We're going to have a little break by watching and relaxing, okay? These kids, are they in, I don't like, see, I like doing like Oyibo. Are the children ready? Are they ready? So when I introduce them, because the way I'm going to introduce them now, and everybody is going to clap and scream, I don't want to introduce them and then when we finish clapping, we'll now be looking at the stage. Then the music will start. You know how they do it in Oyibo land now. They build it up. So I hope the kids are ready. Yeah? So these children, you know, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Ghetto Kids. Have you heard of the Ghetto Kids? You know they're making a lot of noise. They ain't got nothing on our kids, man. These guys are amazing children, not professional dancers, but just gifted with an incredible mentor, teacher, and I'm sure they are going to blow your minds. So, I don't start to, DJ, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the children you've never seen like before. The Ghetto Kids ain't got nothing on these children. All the way from Lagos, Nigeria, the Star Kids. All right. You can wave to the audience. You know, do like Oyibo, blow kisses. You bad. You know you bad.
Yeah, when I grow up, you know what I wanna be? Take a seat, let me tell you my ridiculous dreams. I wanna rap, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. And I can tell you already thinking I will never succeed. But I'm okay with it, I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. I understand you gotta crawl before you get to your feet. But I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me.
Everybody
On boit déjà toute la lala. Rajoute du champagne vanilla. Bébé, bébé, goûtez. Ce soir, champagne la bobina. Je suis pas dans les kakila. Nous sommes pas finis. Nous sommes pas finis de l'unité espérable. Nous sommes pas finis. Nous sommes pas finis de l'unité espérable.
Please, a round of applause. Keep it going. Come. I know we don't have much time, but I have to do this. What's your name, darling?
Okbayemi. And
how old are you?
I'm 15.
What's your name?
Suliat.
And you are how?
14.
Your name?
Diasimi.
And you are how?
14.
Uncle? These are bros. What's your name?
James.
And how old are you?
I'm 13.
My darling, what's your name?
Sophia.
And how old are you?
9.
What were you people doing when you were 9? Were you making your parents proud? I'm going to challenge. Shall we say we are creatives here? Oh yeah, dancer. Give me one dancer. I want to challenge. I have cash money prize. If you sabi dance, Eric Osai, I dare you. How much? We big people. Michael Libru, my father, never disclosed how much he would put down. But let me tell you something. When he walked away and they opened the envelope, all you hear is, ha! So I will just tell you it's a ha amount. Oh yeah, I challenge you, come. You didn't fear? On a serious note, okay, since he's been a coward, let me challenge myself. No, Eric Osai, I challenge Eric Osai, come here. Come here. This is my brother, my little brother. Eric no sabi toast woman. Eric no sabi toast woman. But the God will bless him. Now say he sabi dance. And in those days when we were growing up, 80s and 90s, it was dance. We don't go anywhere. We still have something to do. It was dance that they used to, girls, because we said we like to dance. So if you just see one sweat bear, where they do like this now. You say, I beg, wait, before it bros. I beg, who's Abi downstairs? Let's go. So Eric was our champion dancer. So where's my Smolly? What's your name again, darling? Sophia. Okay. What I want you guys to do is give Uncle Eric the most basic, go down to earth like this. If you can even dig small and enter lower. Okay, now where I don't count, the hag can't come up. What goes up must come down, but what goes down, well, I don't know. Hey, we are here. So like I was saying, give him the most basic step. You know it's old. Waist is So you're going to give him the most basic step, and then you're going to come back, and he's going to dance. I give you 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Just go to this corner. Wait here, Abu. Don't forget there's cash involved.
You see what they say about repping your brand. Are you going to be in rooms where they will mention your name and you are not there, or you are there? So now I'm in a room where they've mentioned my name to come and represent my brand. And this brand, according to our keynote speaker, this brand, don't be everywhere, be in one place. Now this one place they want me to be was where I started though. Now I've become a producer, a filmmaker. That dance, now let God go help me, but watch and enjoy.
Exactly. Okay, so let's go to this corner. Let's go to this corner. I'll be teaching him. I give you, please can somebody, Rev, you are very efficient. Please give me 2 minutes on your phone. And while they're teaching, you be teaching him quietly. Oh yeah, be teaching him. As you are teaching him, you know, we always go to all these forums and all these, you know, panel discussions. Chairman is hugging the person I said that. He's doing me shri because of his beer. Every man I like you must like. It's called sisterly jealousy. Come on, you want to use your chairmanship to steal my man. She wants to steal my man. So as I was saying, you know, we always go to all these things and, you know, we go, we watch, and then nobody ever asks us what we thought about it. You know what I mean? Like, I could have thought it was really good, right? But then I could have thought it was really crap, right? So, I want to ask a couple of people. Hey, see my friend here. Ifunaya, you strong, oh. Hips 54 is not easy to carry. So, are you ready? Are you trying to say you're a top student? Okay, before let me just ask Ifunaya, what do you think of this? And what do you think of what's happening here? If you not dance this dance well, all this talking where they talk, it not go fun you because you know my maths. And I will encourage my brothers and sisters here to follow to yab you. So be sure. We need to hurry up. Okay, but I'll be rude if I don't take this question because I already asked. What do you think? Very quickly.
I mean, it is a privilege that My name is Ifunaya Fodile. I am the founder of Trade by Barter. Thank you very much. And as a young creative, really, I am excited to be here. I think it is a privilege being amongst giants and veterans in the creative industry and learning, understanding the industry better, the role of repping your brand, networking, and just building your brand. You know, I think this is an exhilarating experience. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So, if you don't rep your brand, nobody's gonna do it for you. Where is he? Sorry, let me just do this again. Sheikh Azim, I'm coming for you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a legend, Mr. Tony Tetula. And sitting next to him, Cora Award winner, Mr. Kunle Ayo. You see waiting girls, Eric, they do with girls with dance. Naim Tony, Kunle, they do for girls with guitar. If Kunle just start to play guitar, anything he wants, you give it to him. Oh yeah, are we ready? So we are going to choose the winners. If Eric wins, he will get the bang, bang, bang. This money is real. I'm going to disclose to chairman how much the cash prize is, and she'll announce it later. See Obukome's face. He never dance. You don't do a squeeze face. If the children win, which they will, let me do the witch laugh. They get to win the cash prize. So what we'll do, just let's show Uncle Eric the step first. Oh yeah. DJ, can we dance it to any music? So DJ, please play the music. Then the children will dance the dance, and then, Uncle will show us what it's made of. So let's go, DJ. How do they talk now? Drop the notes. I bet they talk. You drop the beat.
I don't have that energy. But what I have is finesse.
Okay, let's help Uncle. DJ, oh yeah, let's go. Do this together. Eric, you're going to dance with the kids. I hope the cameras are out. I hope you are catching this. Just come to the middle. You did so well. You did so well. So you're going to do it twice. No, as in, the one time was not sweet enough. So just do it twice. And then I don't need to ask who the winner is. So I'll count you guys in. You know what I mean? I'll count you in. So let's go, DJ, let's go. I hope we have a camera looking at this. This is history, yo. DJ, drop the beat. 5, 6, 7, all right. Okay, so who's your teacher? Is he here? Yes. Please, can you stand up? Can you, Daddy, stand up? This is the incredible young man. This is the incredible young man. I've changed my mind. I have a cash prize and I have another prize. So I will give the children 100,000 naira. And Eric, hot banga soup. Day for house. As we finish, no judge they go chop out. How about that? That's fair, right? All right, thank you. Oh yeah, take a bow. Don't just bow anyhow. You have to remember I taught you the last time how the Americans do it. So, oh yeah, clap, clap, clap. Yo, take a bow, and then how do you walk off the stage? You remember? Say, yo, Nigeria, we love you. Yo, it's been good, Lagos. It's been good. All right, thank you so much. To be a youth. I've been there dance that time. Now they move. But if I sit down, have you not, doesn't it happen to you like if you sit down and the music is playing, you are the best dancer in this life. You go just meanwhile, I'm just gisting, because they are putting up chair. You just gist, just the dance. Then when you stand up, somehow the leg no go green move. In those days, I want somebody to love me for me. You have an international professional dancer. Is he a John Player champion? Where is he? You don't say I don't recognize him. Well, not only is he a professional dancer, he is also a movie star. He's my friend. He's also a singer. For some reason, he's always hiding, which is why I didn't even recognize him. Rep your brand, rep your brand. This is one of the stars from the amazing series that broke a lot of records called To Kill a Monkey by Kemi Adediba. If you stand up, Joe, this is the one ahead. They say, oh, it's the one that wanted to kill, Ozzy Boy wanted to kill that guy. Say, oh boy, if my organ no kill you, I go kill you by myself. Okay, are we ready with the chairs? Sorry, I clown a lot. Let's move on to more serious things. Sorry, wait. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for a very serious panel discussion. Please don't laugh. No laughing here. It's a very serious matter. Yes. Because we are going to discuss why is it that we're so talented in this country and yet we are suffering on set. We're not getting paid. I've been on set for 27 hours before and nobody came to arrest the producer for slave trade. No, but on a serious note, we're moving on to, is it a panel discussion we call it? Would it be a panel discussion? Yes. A fireside chat session. So I hope that fireside is really going to be full of fire, and I am suspecting it will be by looking at the names of the people that are going to be speaking. So let me not waste any more time. Again, I'm going to call my friend, my brother. Apart from being a dancer, he is one of Nigeria's top producers. He produced shows like The Johnsons, Hotel Majestic, Tinsel, and I'm so proud to say that he trained under me. Yeah. I'm not showing off, I'm just proud. So please put it together. Put your hands together even, one more time, for Mr. Eric Osai, our John Player champion. Now he will do what he really does. And I would also like to, it's always good to know that you're seated properly in the entertainment business, because one of the problems we have, a lot of us, is we go in blind. We go into partnerships, we don't sign papers, we don't make sure everything is in order, and then when you have a great production, you don't, even if you're looking forward to a part 2, or like a spin-off, you wonder why it never comes out, and it's because there's been issues with the group that did that amazing project. So it's always good to have somebody that will sort you out and make sure that everybody's happy and everything is in line. So we have a great barrister in the house. I don't know how he manages, because he's such a fun person. He always turns up he always supports you when you ask him to. And he's my big brother. Please put your hands together for Barrister Ben Ijiwere. One of the brightest people I know. I hope you people are ready for this one. Where the Chris? Where? One Chris man is here. Get ready for him, and whatever comes out of his mouth, just take him like that. He's like that. He's actually quite a nice person, so no vex too much. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine who was initially an investment banker, and a very, very good one at that, even though they sacked him a couple of times from a couple of places. But somehow, the guy still get money. I don't know why you would be an investment banker and suddenly decide you want to become a theater producer. From out of the blue, he decided he was going to become a theater producer and has become a very, very good one at that, producing, I don't know how many plays. Edgar can produce 55 plays in 1 week. And one will be playing in England, one will be playing in Mushi, one will be playing in Abeokuta. But the thing and the line he has followed, which I feel is so important, is that he's always talking about the great people of Nigeria. He's always showcasing, he's done plays like Awo. He's done plays like the life of, Zeke. He's done the love life of Bianca and Ojuku. So he doesn't just do plays for the sake of doing plays. He does plays to educate, and he does plays in order for our people to realize how great we are and to be proud of ourselves. But he's mad though. But his madness has method. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my friend, Mr. Joseph Edgar, known popularly as the Duke of Shomolu. So I'm going to get off the stage now because I have somebody who I look up to as an MC, a master of ceremonies for real. Somebody I believe that one day when I practice enough, if Obooks pushes me to do enough shows, I might be just as good as him. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Justice Atigogo, who will be putting us through this session. My Oga. When you say MC, Master of Ceremonies, people like this need to stand up. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Evina Ibru, please. Yeah, apparently there's one microphone here. That would be for Edgar in case there's none. I don't think that round of applause did justice for Evina Ibru. She has held this stage together for 2 hours and nobody felt it. Because I don't think right now I'm the boss. I think she's the boss now. She's one of our best actors. And she's taking creativity around the world. So what are we here talking about? Branding, rebranding. And no better person to leave this microphone than Evina Ibru. Please a round of applause for her, please. My name is Justice Atigogo, broadcaster, actor, filmmaker, and I'm left to handle these 3 men. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. One has Bob Marley on his head. One has Fela in between. And the other is a mixture of Wole Soyinka and somebody else. But if you think through of them, you just know we have whatever solution we are thinking of, especially from what Emmanuel has done at the beginning. This will become an icing to the cake. So the first person that will speak first will be Eric. You go introduce first. So let's start with you.
All right. Not to overflog what we're saying, identity, visibility. I mean, Elvina has already enhanced my identity. So the room already knows who I am. But is that really who I am? Is that what is going to sell me as a brand? How do you enhance who you are? How do you let people know what you have? How do people know where to find you if they seek you? Social media is a blessing and a curse. It takes you out there, but it does not create depth. There's no depth. So I will look at your page. You sell cake. Okay. You have 2 minutes or 3 minutes to tell me that you sell cake. Okay? And that's it. And that's where it ends. Are you in that room?
As you are speaking now, I just remembered Olodo uprising.
Justice.
No. You are
Sorry,
you are talking.
supervisor.
I just remembered Olodo uprising. So, and you say social media. Anyway, let me just drop that for you and leave you. Go ahead.
Does that take you into my space with depth? A lot of people call us dinosaurs because we believe a one-on-one discussion gives you the trust. You know, when you sit down with somebody and you talk, you get to be judged. For instance, you have a chocolate brand. We all love chocolate here. And they tell you, oh, I sell the best chocolate. My chocolate is premium. But somebody else tells you, chocolate, one bite is an experience. So what is this experience? Who would you go for? I sell the best premium chocolate, or chocolate, one bite is an experience. That's depth. So I want to sit down with you and tell me, and let you tell me, what's the experience? How did you decide that chocolate in one bite gives you an experience that is lifetime, that you'll never forget, that you tell people about? The only way you can do that is sit down in front of me, give me depth, give me something to trust you on. And when you are able to sell yourself physically, not on social media, then you understand that, according to the keynote speaker, your net worth is your network, because from that one sit down, you can gain multiple 20,000 clients from that one sit down. Because when next something like what you do comes up, that one person that has trusted you by sitting down with you says, I know the right person, the right fit for what you want to do. So my brand already has left social media, has come to the table. The table has approved and has gone to sell me. Not me going outside again to sell my brand. The table has sold my brand.
So let's stop there a bit, Eric. A round of applause for Eric, please. Eric has talked about the brand being called, being living, so to speak. But let me pass the mic now to Joseph Edgar, who just asked the question and knows the answer. We are not Democrats here.
Okay, so because I'm a shy at times like this, I was thinking that after you go talk, I thought I go down strong, small, and I talk on that. Okay, when Obooks invited me, I didn't know I was going to come on stage, so I for dress well. Okay, when I was walking in, someone was speaking. I think it was you. Yeah, because between two of them, I don't know who. And then he said something about we've built we showcase the talent. That it's now time to build the structures behind the talents. And that's where I am now as a person. That's where I think the industry should be. The industry is now, it's like what we call in investment banking broker-driven. So a broker-driven industry is one that or I have a talent, do you get, and I sell my talent to someone that has structure, that person takes my talent, do you get, and moves. That person makes all of the money, makes all of the legacy, and I get the peanuts. Now that peanut might translate into billions, do you get, but it's still peanuts. So where I'm sitting down here now is that I want to see a fully owned Nigerian entertainment company on the stock exchange. I see now. I want to see a fully owned entertainment company with 55,000 shareholders like FCMB. I want to see a fully owned entertainment company, like Warner Brothers. We hear all those kinds of huge transactions that they do, all seated on entertainment. You get? So let's grow bigger than I sabi sing, I sabi write, I did dance, and because these things are age specific. Do you get? So you say, maybe this Oga come dance here, he start to dance at the fear, for down. Time don't pass. So what does for example, Tetula is here, what does he morph into in his 50s? What does he morph into in his 60s? Are you getting me? Because the market is still remaining at the bubblegum stage. Are you getting me now? So I take my personal experience now, for example. So I raise funds and I do productions. I raise funds and I do productions. I raise funds and I do productions. And it gets boring. It's boring for me, do you get? Because it's the same thing over and over again. I don't see progress. Industry sees progress because it's hitting them technically. It's hitting them in terms of job creation. But I don't see progress. I don't see sustainable progress. Are you getting me now? I don't see what we call in banking institutionalization, you get me now, of that structure, of that vision. Okay, I'll just tell some guys out there that, and I'll make small mouth now. When Evina said I do this, it's the truth. I'm the biggest, by far. Honest to God truth, by far. I've done 66 productions in 7 years. I've spent 7 billion in doing these productions in 7 years. I've worked with 500 people. And I'm counting. No, never clap. That's not the point. Never clap. Now, but the question is, if you take me out, it crumbles. And
now, I will ask you one question now.
Make I finish now.
No, never finish. If you finish now, I know sweet again. Taking us to the stock exchange, which is something you talked about, for me is the how. Then you have spent 7 billion, but you have not talked about how many billion have you made. So that means you have either been running at a loss, or it is 14 billion.
Okay. Okay, so what I was saying for answer your question is that, so if you take me out, everything just crumbles. And that's how the industry has been most of the time. So if you look at most of the big ones that have come and flashed, when you take out the Arrowhead, it's over. Chocolate City, all of them, do you get me now? It's gone. What's that guy's name that used to be in Sule? Kingsley Ogoro. When we were growing up, now he be the main man. Are you getting me now? So when you analyze it, it's when you're bringing in expertise, you're bringing in professionals, do you get, to handle these things, and then you pull out because all you have to sell is the talent, do you get? So they build structures around you. You bring in shareholders. The easiest thing to do, do you get me now, is to get listed. It's the easiest thing to do. And how do you do it? So I have a plan, and I'll say here because it's also been in my head all through, and I was just coming from that meeting here now. So I've gone to UK 3 times now. 3 times. 3 major productions. First time I spent 200 million. Last year I spent 120 million. This year I'm going to spend 180 million. First time, one boy tipped 50 million inside. One boy, Tifa, run away. I came back with 10 pounds. Last year, they're not Tifa, but I lose money. This year, I'm spending 180 million. Now, it dawns on me that I could have done this same production at 60 million. But because I don't have structure, out there. I don't have professionals working for me. Do you get me now? So I get shafted. Are you getting me now?
And you don't think you are part of the problem?
That's me. That's the solution I'm looking for now. So I'm pulling myself out. Yeah. So I'm getting an advisory firm. Everyone should listen carefully now. I'm getting an advisory firm that would create a structure that will pull in private equity, pull in shareholders, do you get? And then we'll now appoint a managing director for that firm in the UK. Real Oyibo managing director. And then we'll raise what they call startup funds. Do you get? So it cost me 180 million to do 2 productions. Abi?
No, one.
I'm doing 2 productions.
But this, your third time going now is 180 now.
Yeah, I do 2 now, 180. Because I don't get sense now. When I didn't have sense before, I was. Yeah? So we raise startup funds from private shareholders, yeah? Do you get? We give to him, take 1 billion, take 2 billion, take 3 billion. Do you get? Run your cost. I have 68 productions. Move all 68 productions into Europe. Do you get me now? Use your expertise, access grants, access sponsorships from the other side, sell the tickets. Do you get? Run it like a business and pay me dividends at the end of the year. So if I come to you as Joseph Edgar and I say I want to do Zik, you can tell me it's not viable. I will not do it. Am I making sense? So, for example, now I'm doing a play on Zik. I'm doing a play on Ebenezer Obey, 15th and 16th. Obey is selling times 7 of Zik. With no respect to Zik, but that's the market. Every 7 people that buy tickets, every 8 people that buy tickets, 7 are buying Obey. So if the MD tells me and says, oh, Zik is not viable, I can't force him to do it because he has the day-to-day running power. I can only just go and wait for him at the end of the year when he has not declared a dividend. Are you getting me now? So the entertainment industry is valued at 3 trillion today. Do you get me now? And we in theater are the poor cousins. Our valuation is up to very rough, 100, 200 million, very rough. The biggest players, myself and Bolanle, every other person, we try. Are you getting me now? Very rough. Now, if you look at Nollywood, that has a significant portion of that 3 trillion, what is driving it? Emotional capital. What I mean emotional capital, find girl, in boyfriend, give her money, do film.
So, sir, before you continue, so where is visibility, identity, and branding in all of this?
All those things not concern me this morning. These 2 people can talk it. All those things not concern me this morning. So all those things are just we are talking big business here. We are talking people that with this industry can compete with Dangote refinery if you get it well. If you go to New York Stock Exchange, go and look at the listing, go and look at the valuation of entertainment firms. Go to Johannesburg Stock Exchange. If you say just come to your drive, come over there. Go and look at the valuations. Are you getting me? So all this visibility, all those things, you do it at the level of HR. We want to build conglomerates. Do you get me now? Want to build companies that will have 10% of Nigerian youth own shares in those companies that are facing entertainment. Do you get me now? Now you tell me that saying national theatre are empty. It will be empty because the system, the industry as it is today, cannot afford to spend 30 million.
They know they tell you secrets. They know they tell you small things.
Not be secret. The people are complaining that they cannot pay for the hall. That is 35 million. Now, the people that put their shareholders' funds to refurbish that hall, what would they tell their shareholders if they give it the hall for free? Yeah. Do you get me now? Yeah. Hey, we that can pay will pay. Because we understand it. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Now, if you are a filmmaker, you are a musician, you are a fashion designer, look at what all these huge Gucci them, go and look at their returns, look at their valuations across markets globally. Now, jeans that they sell. Am I making sense? So we need to start thinking very seriously. We have the population. We have the wherewithal.
We have the population.
We have the population.
How rich is the population?
It's not matter
What's
rich.
the buying public? The buying power of the population.
No, forget about those things. See, when I went to go and say I want to be president of my alumni, I'm sorry I'm talking too much, you're not very so. Because I know for you invite me, but listen carefully. Listen carefully. When I started to go and be president of my alumni, I went to a school they call Command Secondary School, Lagos. So, I did put for Command here. Yeah, okay. So I failed 3 times. They drive me come up for the school. So I now came back to say I want to be president of the alumni. The school was set up in 1977. We have 15,000 old students. I mean, the school is struggle. We know if we pay salary. We know if we do this, we know if we do that one. Alumni, some people they die. The blood pressure, everybody won't die. Because we don't old now, I mean. I said, I want to be president. They say, why? I said, because I see a clear roadmap to 200 million naira per annum. I can raise 200 million naira per annum from the 15,000 of you, 1,000 naira per person per month. So I do 200 million naira. I go to Nigerian Army. I say, Nigerian Army, all these 60 million, stay clear. Every year I give you 60 million, stay clear. I go to Corona Trust School. I say, how much will it cost me to pay you to turn this school to give me Corona standard in this school? Every year I can give you 100 million easily. From 1,000 naira per person. Yeah. They're not great. They say I fail from 4 3 times because they go. They drive me a Komodo. It's 7 years after. King's College, I just had this same conversation with somebody in King's College that year.
They are doing it.
King's College has just gotten the approval now. Government has handed over the school to them on the same. Are you getting me now? So if I come out now and say, I want to build a publicly owned entertainment conglomerate, do you get me now? I want to raise 500 billion to do that, so we can compete in South Africa, we can compete in New York City, we can compete. So we see all those huge Nigerian concerts all over the world. All those huge Nigerian concerts, you get me now? So what's stopping me from building a Nigerian firm, do you get me now, that can go to Madison Square Garden, do you get me now, or that can buy a stake in wherever it is that is doing whatever it is there, you get me now? And I say to Nigerians, 1 million of you, give me 100K each inside this thing. When you talk about this spending power, is it will? Is it opportunity? Is it, you know, my brother, I went to Ekiti. They said there's no money in Ekiti. I took out 150 million from that place. There's no money in Ekiti.
Don't let the governor hear you. So let's hear Ijewe. Round of applause for Joseph Edgar, please.
Sorry, Duke, quick one. There's a word that you've been using since. Yeah? There's a word you've been using since. You've been saying I went here. And those doors that have opened for you is your brand that has taken you there. Is your debt that has taken you there. Because every time you've been talking, you've been saying, I did this, I did that. So you said if you take yourself away, it crumbles. So if the see, there's one thing that changes between untie and unite. It's the I that changes between untie and unite.
As the eyes change, give Barrister Ijewe. Edgar will talk later. Edgar, no, don't worry. Don't do 2 minutes. Edgar, Barrister Ijewe will continue. If Edgar answer this question now, we are finished. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Barrister Ijewe. He has a lot to say too. Quick, because everybody will speak one more time before we wrap up.
Good afternoon. Right. Now, like my brother here said.
Oh, this is your Igbo voice. This voice, all these girls we not listen or talk. They are going to dream something else. Just freely losing it small. They will start dreaming.
Like my brother here said, this is a huge industry, the entertainment industry. It's massive. Yes, there are issues about funding, but that's because it's in its early stages. The US is 250 years old. We're just, 60? So we have really just started. And the industry only started getting traction in the last maybe 20 years. It didn't have this traction the days of Village Headmaster, Masquerade, Hotel de Jordan. It didn't have this kind of traction. In fact, I heard, yes, it was Ben Bruce that told us recently that those tapes have been taped over. So those things that were recorded back then are no longer there, which was very, very painful. But it's growing. And one thing about the brand is, unfortunately, I'm a lawyer, and everything really, no matter what idea you have, if you do not put a legal structure around it, somebody else is going to run with that brand. If you go back a few years ago, no, in the 80s, we had a young group, musical youth. They did well. Everybody loved them in the 80s. But those kids, about the age of the ghetto kids, they didn't make money. It was their managers that made all the money. But those kids didn't make any money at all. And that was very sad. There's somebody else also that was in the same situation and didn't make money. Boxing, Mike Tyson was the brand. Superb brand. But his brand managers chopped his money. And he just blew all his money. Don King is still a billionaire till tomorrow. So that brand, you must protect it. And to protect it, you must have your lawyers right by your side. Don't sign any documents, even though they say, you're going to make $1 million naira, $1 million.
Sorry, Barrister Jewelry.
Sorry, sir.
I will pause you for 2 seconds, just 2. When you said your lawyer must be by your side, I saw Tony Tetwila nodding his head. It's just that I cannot tell you his story. All those big hits, only because the way he reacted shows you that there was a lot went down. But continue.
Tony, was the lawyer with you or without you at the time?
No, don't ask him.
Anyway, you need to protect yourself at all stages of your transaction. Yes, you get popular, like he said. In the early days, nobody knows you. But the minute you start getting traction, please don't get carried away. Go and search for that lawyer to stand by and say, bros, they say make I sign this. Let him look at it. Don't be in a hurry. If they say, no, don't worry, we won't start production tomorrow, you have to sign it now. Please, you could be signing away your life. Wait. Call your counsels. Let them look at it and tell you yes or no, or take a walk. Because if you sign, he will look at you and say, well, bros, I dare here now. Why didn't you give me a call? You'll make a huge mistake that will catch up with you much later. Footballers are making crazy money today. Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo, they own their personal faces. The club cannot use their faces for anything without their consent. And they will get a cut of whatever you want to use their faces for. So they have branded their faces, and you can't use it. Yes, I play for you. Yes, I've signed every other thing. But this face, now me get them. And you cannot use it just on anywhere. you must get my consent, and I must get paid for you using my face. That's part of protecting your brand.
You are very correct. A
Thank
round
you.
of applause for that, you know. When I hear stuff like this, I'm elated, right? I'm very, very elated. A round of applause for Barrister Ijewe. But I'm just going to jokishly talk about two things right now. First, there's a young man called Chinedu Wazobia. I know most of you must have heard of him. He actually created the Honest Bunch with a friend and partner, and they did it together. And eventually was pulled off when he found out that everything was signed without his consent. It was a gentleman's agreement. He came out to say it, you know. So today, nothing was signed, and that's the end, yeah. And eventually, before I wrap up, I hear you talk about how Ronaldo and Zidane, you have to, you know, your face. In the Nigerian creative space, you have to make sure your face is popular first. And once your face is popular, then you now say you want to sign. That's the end of that face. Because once you sign that kind of deal, gladly, they would like not to use you again. But like I said, all those are aside. But ladies and gentlemen, please, I know your hands are not busy because I've checked all your hands here. Please, a wonderful round of applause for Barrister Ijewe, Joseph Edgar, and of course, Eric Osai. With me, Justice, the Guru Atigogo. We're wrapping up right now, and we call on these people are menu, and they are all interested. And they are all interested. You can see their eyes. Any questions from the left, right, and center, please?
Okay. My name is Abimbola Oluokun. I'm a tax consultant. And that's where I want to start from. And, exactly. It's just an advice that you... just to let you know that you have to expand your team. The SAN was saying that you should have a lawyer beside you. So let the tax consultant to be part of your team. So you don't pay your taxes in excess. Thank you.
I'm not an SCN yet, so please let that be recorded.
Oh, but that's the truth, though. He has said something very, very cogent. Another person there has another question. No lady has a question? Even with Barrister Ijewe's voice.
Please, let's meet halfway. If I'm walking from Jerusalem to Israel.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kausara Sani. I am the head of apprentices at Amaral Fabrics, where we make sustainable handmade hardware in Lagos. I have one question. It's my first time hearing LCCI Group. So I would like to know, what opportunities do you have for people in creative industries? Thank you.
So I guess we have come to the end of this fire chat. Oh, you want to ask? Okay. Let's just break protocol and allow Madam ask a question.
Good afternoon. So for the person who asked the question and any other person, he wants to answer the question. I'm answering questions, sir. Let me answer the question that the young lady asked. Is that okay?
Let me clarify. This is one of our distinguished members, so she's in the position to answer that question.
So for the question she asked, and for all the other people in the room who do not know LCCI, this is Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and we are a member-based organization. So we are coordinating companies, organizations in the business ecosystem, in the private sector. So even companies within the entertainment industry. That is why we have this event today, because we have a group, a sector group for creatives and entertainment sector players. And the idea is you have people who have the similar interest with what you have. They're dealing with similar regulators like you're dealing with. They're dealing with same issues that you're dealing with. And so you can have a kind of a collective conversation about some of those issues. And that's why we have the esteemed panel today, also describing to you what's happening in the sector, so you can pick up from there. So for the young lady and for others who are here who are not members of the chamber, please join the chamber and you'll be a member of the Creative and Entertainment Group, and we can have a louder voice in the things that concern you, in the things that you want to move forward, in things you want to advocate for. We can work with you on that. I hope that answers the question.
Thank you very much. And just to quickly add to that, I think the biggest advantage of having a group like this is networking. If you look around, there are a lot of people from different sectors, different opportunities, different organs. One billionaire is sitting there, he's running a company that is worth $6 billion. And the way they normally do, they'll just wear their t-shirt and sit quietly. You wouldn't know until you talk to him. So please take a number, make a contact before you leave. I'm so sorry I have to close the session, but I said networking is important, so you have opportunities when we're done to meet everybody. Don't run away. Go and talk to someone, okay? So I'm going to close this session now. I want you to please give a big round of applause for Mr. Eric Osai, Barrister Ben, my brother, and Joseph Edgar, the Duke of Shomolu, and of course, our able, my Oga MC, Mr. Justice Atigogo. Thank you so much. Thank you. So moving very swiftly into the next section. Oh, okay, please, photo session, quickly. If we could indulge you, Barrister Ben, please, could we have a group picture? Oh, here she is. Chairman, please, we want to take a picture quickly. Let's make it as swift as possible, please. It's our photographer here. Where are you? This picture goes sweet, so. The picture goes sweet, no go sweet. No go sweet. I'm not saying she shouldn't be in the middle. I'm just, okay, can you just do like this? Do like this. Do like this. Stand behind him small. Stand behind him small. Stand behind him small. We're creatives. How can we do picture and it's not sweet? Oh, yeah. Stand close. That's right. Color. Hey, are you going to make... And then the ladies, please. No, but then that will be 5 to 4. So, ladies. That's how stars do. You know, the creative arts, not as easy as people think. You know, we get trained. We actually get trained on what to do on the red carpet, including taking pictures. Did you know that? Did you know that? That we get trained on what to do on the red carpet. If they say take picture, you don't wear fine dress, you can't stand like this. So you have to, you know, or you put your hand here. And you have wide waist, you can put your hand here to make the waist smaller. Okay, moving on. Today is all about repping your brand. Can we have one house, please? One house, one house. This is what we say when we're on set and we want people to listen, which is very respectful to the other creatives. We say one house. Before we move on, I quickly want to acknowledge the presence of some of our greatest creatives. You know, it's not about how you get to the top. It's about staying there. And the two people I am going to acknowledge right now got to the top, are at the top, have been at the top, and will stay in the top. Please put your hands together for the most beautiful couple I know. The founders, the creators of Goge Africa. Mr. Isaac and Nneka Moses. It's not easy. 25 years. But sis, you go tell me the coven, because, it's either coven or Dr. 9210, because I don't know how she can still be looking the same as she did when I first met her. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of my brother here. I call him Fine Boy Rev. Please stand up. Have you ever seen a Catholic priest that has this kind of akpobi? What kind of temptation? Temptation. So I'll now meet this fine boy. He will say hi, and I'll say hey, and he'll say the Lord be with you. I mean, I don't understand. I was saying hi for a reason, you were saying hi for another. No, this is the founder of Africa Memorial Day. It's been happening now every year. And what Reverend does, he is really a Roman Catholic priest. I'm so sorry, his name is Reverend Anthony Odion. And he has put a fantastic package every year where Africans from all over Africa, not just Nigeria, get together. And there's a certain topic each year. And it's discussed, and there's stores, and there's food, and there's everything, and we meet each other, and we network, and we encourage each other to know, again, I keep saying this, that we are truly the great ones. We are truly God's chosen ones. It's just that we don't know. So he's one of the people that is, getting us to know. So thank you for being here. And who else is here? Today is not easy. Oh, we have a beauty in the house. A legendary one at that. No, I have to walk like a beauty queen first. From one beauty queen to another, the legendary. Wait. First of all, like I said, she's a beauty queen, okay? It is one thing to be a king. It is another thing to be a king maker. So first of all, she was crowned as the king. And then she became a king maker. I am talking about the winner of Miss Wonderland 1990. The founder of Miss Earth. An entrepreneur. An actor, a producer, an amazing mother, and best of all, my sister. Ladies and gentlemen, Ibinabo Febirisma. What a beauty. Legendary, fine girl. Look who's talking. Look who's talking. Ah, yes, it's a full house. Una try, books, where her? That's my sister. She learned a lot from me. Learned a lot from me. Okay, I'm just checking my notes. Another great personality, another legend, producer, director. I'm still waiting because around that kind pre-Biafra war, around that kind 1950 something, he tell me, say, Elvina, you have potential, you have talent. I'm going to hook you up with one of our stars, Stella Damasus, and you guys are going to play sisters. That was around 1946. We're still waiting. Please put your hands together for Mr. Charles Novia, producer, legendary director, and my brother. Thank you for being here. So, it's all about repping your brand. So we can't go away from here without looking at a couple of things on exhibition. So I'm going to walk to the back. Nobody has to move. You can just twist your neck small. And I can see some, oh yes, jewelry. I love to drape myself. Please, just 2 minutes. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you have here. And Yeah, just talk about your brand. 2 minutes.
Thank you. My name is Shomi Ladipo, the face behind Alonzi Jewelry. We stock contemporary, conservative jewelry that are washable and durable, and they are goldsmith friendly. When they get broken, you can actually give the goldsmith to mend for you. The only problem they have is they do not like perfume on them. When you spray perfume on them, they get damaged easily. They are washable, they are durable, and I can assure you that when they get broken, the goldsmith can mend for you. Thank you very much. We are seated on Adiroro Ogunsanya, Surulere. Thank you.
Feel free to approach anybody. Like I said, networking, give out your contacts, rep your brand. Who else do we have here? Let's see. Let's go for, yeah, we have some clothing. Let's go over here. Gosh, there's so much to look at. Hey, if to say I get money, for just buy everything here.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joke Bankole. I am the face behind Catrice On Me. Catrice On Me is about fashion, and our things are very, very durable and affordable. And they are very, very real. And they are very good as well. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think everybody likes to smell good. And I particularly like when I walk into my home and everything is scenting. So, ladies, would any of you like to speak about your product? I like to see young people, especially young ladies, doing things like this.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Chisum Ononobi, and I am from the Rekoja brand. We make home fragrances. We make diffusers, candles, room sprays. We have wax melts, and we also have our signature jars. We have the big size, we have the small size, and we make them in different scents. So depending on what you like, we have everything for everybody. So come here, come around, take something. Thank you.
You know, this is amazing because I think the majority of vendors here, everything is made in Nigeria. Am I correct? Please put your hands together. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, we'll be talking about, oh, we represent Dior, we are representing one Oyibo, but we are representing ourselves, which is an amazing thing. Now, I'm going to call on a very good friend of mine who is responsible to have brought quite a few vendors. I don't want to miss anybody out. I just want you to know that we have clothes, we have jewelry, we have notebooks, we have people making beads on the spot. You know, we have everything here. So please take your time later. We have beautiful handbags to come and look around. But I'd like to call someone who is responsible for bringing quite a few vendors here. My good friend, one of Nollywood's top stylists and talented at so many things, and events planner and so on and so forth. She's going to kill me because I'm saying this. But please, Elvis, come and talk a little bit about the vendors that you brought here.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. It's a beautiful day, beautiful vendors. Everyone here is on their A game, and I'm also on my A game. So I would start with Rekoja. Basically, home essence, diffusers, fragrances, candles, room sprays. As you can see, beautifully displayed. This is one of my little family members and second child. And over there, that's my coconut head brand. It's called Midas Touch. Custom made, everything made from the scratch. Clothes, urban streetwear. We normally have bucket hats, but sold out, so we've got head warmers. And then we also customize beads. We make them on the spot. If you want that, it's right here. And then we also do plants. I've got a botanist outside. We have home plants, plants for your houses. We also do landscape for your houses. If you're building a house and you need a beautiful garden, we set it up. So I'm what my friends call a serial entrepreneur. On that note, thank you very much, and please patronize all of our brands. Thank you. Thank you.
Great. So, I think we're doing what we came here to do. No be so? No be so? Have I lost your interest? I go start to dance balunga here, because, you know, I have a couple more people to acknowledge. You know, there's nothing like putting on the television, and, you know, nowadays, people get cast because they are fine, or because their brother is the director, or because they know people. It's nice to put on the TV and watch a young person who has been cast, not just because of her looks, because she's very beautiful, but when you really watch her, you know that this is a true talent. And I beat my chest that she's probably going to be one of the top actresses in the world, not just Nollywood, anytime soon. Please put your hands together for Valerie Odunokwa. Where are you, sweetheart? My little, isn't she gorgeous? One of the most talented actors I have ever met. Now, we're talking about people in front of the camera, but we have to acknowledge the greats behind the camera. I was one of the, I think I had, you know, in those days, there was a really good camera called the Sony 570 DV. Is that the correct name? Sony 570 DV? Charles, is that the correct name? Sony, I'm not technical. DV cam, Sony 570, yeah. I bought that camera in 1990. It was Bros Kingsley Ogoro that took me to England to buy that camera, and it was a genge camera. I buy and come now. I say, genge babe. Oh yeah, who want to use that now? I go carry the camera, I go. In those days, they call it a camera bear. Cameraman go say, auntie, we don't know this word. Oh. Then one day, one guy with Akpobi walked into my studio. And he said, I hear you have a Sony 5, whatever it's called. I said, yes. He said, please, I need it. And I said, you need it? He said, yes, I need to use it. And I said, you mean you can operate it? And he said, yes, of course. So this is the first man I met that had the knowledge and the ability to operate any sort of camera that was past a VHS in those days that we were using. Please put your hands together for one of our best directors of photography in Nigeria, Mr. Uzo Dima Okpechi. Okay, I think we need a break. We need to breathe. We need to enjoy ourselves. And we need to watch some talent. After all, this is the creative sector. What did I just say? Sector. Oh, this school. Creative sector. So, let's put our hands together for a beautiful young lady. She's so cute. And she's going to, you know, make us remember the things we have forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the beautiful QJ.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is QJ, and I'm going to be singing a song that I believe we're all familiar with, so feel free to sing along with me. You're broken down and tired
of living life on the merry-go-round. And you can find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out, move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do this 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up high like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do this 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. Bring it to its feet, mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you.
So this one you guys have to sing with me. It's very, very simple, old school, we all know it.
Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I. Can you guys clap with me? Sold out to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hands were made strong by the hands of the Almighty. We journeyed in this generation triumphantly.
Can you sing with me?
Help me see. Okay, these songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever had, redemption songs, all I ever had, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them cannot stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's is just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. So this is the part you sing with me. So won't you help me sing? Okay. These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever had, redemption song, all I ever had, redemption song. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day.
Oh, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. I want to ask a question. Are you signed? Are you signed to anybody yet?
No, I'm not. I'm independent.
Okay. So I just want to tell you that Barrister Ben, he just told me about a group called Ofege. I'm sure you must have heard of Ofege if you're from my time. You know, they were a group that came out of, which school was it?
St. George's College, they were Gregorians, that's my alma mater. They were excited, they had talent, they just went into the studios and recorded like 3 albums. They never signed anything. Till tomorrow, their songs are still being played and they have not collected 1 dime in terms of royalties. Ofege, find out, okay? So please, and that was late 70s. Late 70s, yes, late 70s, 75, 76, 77, 78. Till tomorrow, their songs are still being played. They've not collected 1 dime of royalties. So please, don't mess around with documentation or signing when you become an artist. Thank you.
Thank you. So I just wanted to let you, because I'm pretty sure somebody is going to be looking for you real soon. So make sure Uncle Ben is there. I can give you his details because he does a lot of work, you know, for young artists and so on and so forth. Please, one more time. Thank you. Like I keep saying, today is all about rep your brand. So I want to encourage you. The show is going on, but I really want to encourage you to look around and go and see what is happening at the back, the stalls that are here, and so on and so forth. The show is continuing. I am going to, I don't even know how to introduce this person, but I'm sure you've not seen anything like this before. Creativity has no bounds. You can make something out of nothing. And this guy is the epitome of that, making something out of nothing. Please put your hands together for Jojo Body Beat.
We call that reflex. Oh, change sing for microphone. 哦，这用讲，呀，是用个小迄个小。Eso, gracias, mamá. Ella Lolo. Hey, Obi. Yeah. I see him. I hear going on. Is he a more focus to call there? Eh? Or he? I think him. I take you in car. I hear. Respond there. Go. Ay! Yawa! I can't hear you. Oh, 进去啊！你跟你进去啊！At this point in time, thank you very much for that participation. I'm not used to talk, but I got to say something now. Yeah, just 1 second, and I'm from here. If you know, this response, I know because he's here, live and direct. So I know he's very busy. Tony Tetula is here. I have to give him that respect. Maximum respect, bro. I'll give you this one. Yeah, why? No cause for alarm. But make sure we respond to this song. Go. Who the answer? Pampata. Tortuga. Oshe. Bros, come in that verse for you. I used to sit down. The verse now. Obe. Taka, kata. The sound though. Oshe. The verse.
Waiting you define, where you they go? As I they walk out, they go like so. Me, I'm looking for this party home in plenty money. They tell me, say in the eco ye, me I get DJs for one party. Oh yeah, sure the party, yeah. Over for me. Today, not today, no time for story. Timba, you must to pay me all the money. I can't reach your house, I can't see, say. People gather, they just they cry. I try to know it because they cry. Then tell me, say my party don't cry. As I can they go. Back to my house, I come miss more old of a road. The next way here from my back. Now once can come another car. Oh yeah, you don't hit my car. So don't dash my car. Tell me you don't hit my car. Oh like what's my car. Oh yeah, see me sit up another place. But in the person money. Oh yeah, another party don't bash my car. Today not today, no time for so. It is like you see you all. I'm boy stop that and I'm waiting for what's up. You bash my car, you tell me what's up. Tell I what's up, I will use to repair my car. Yes sir. I will pay me my money. It's good to see these lovely people in the house, lovely faces in the house, lovely spirit in the house. God bless you all. Oh yeah, my God, come now. I need your mountain. Tell your mother, oh, tell your father, he go better. Tell your mother, oh, what's your father? Tell your mother, oh, tell your mother. Tell your mother, oh, tell your father. People they hustle, they want to have it. I've been jolly that they play for my face. Waiting with this continental confusion. People they talk, this government of our nation. I want to know the price of democracy. Somebody tell me before I go crazy. Which one it is? Our people they suffer. Now only God feel clear this palabra. We are there, your mother, there, your father, your sister, your son, your father. It's a late prayer from 2023. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Okay, respect to Peter Chula. Make a quack with a brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jojo the Body Beat and Mr. Tony Techula. Is that how we treat legends in Nigeria? You should be on your feet. You know how much they pay? To be honest, I wanted to set him up, but I didn't have to. I was planning how to set him up.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony Tetwila, the Golden Boy of Africa Platinum. Hey, bro. How you doing? Good to see you, bro.
Same here, man.
I actually stopped. Hey. Okay. Yeah, for a while now, I've actually stopped music. But I'm into real estate. And my company name is Tetula Homes and Property. We just started, but I know definitely we'll get there. Like what they said today, using your brand can take you anywhere. I thank God I have no scandal all the way from way back. Maybe we didn't use our lawyer then, but we got God. But now I have my lawyer. Please check it out, Tetula Homes and Property. We are ready to work with you. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to a close, but we have entertainment too. We're coming officially to a close, but don't go away, because like I said, there's lots of stuff to look at, lots of things to buy, and there's going to be lots of entertainment going on. Comedians are here. We have singers. We have Simi and Shedrack. It's a creative sector, so we're going to be entertained. So please do not feel you have to rush away because the official part is closed. Ifunanya, I would like this young lady to come out and say a couple of words about her brand. Ifunanya, please come, darling. Ifunanya Ofodile, Ofodile Elvina. She's not just a pretty face. So I will give her the mic so she can tell you about her brand and what she does. And also, she's a great person. You need to network with her. You'll know why in a minute.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is quite a privilege that I'm here with you all. The veterans, the greats, all protocols duly observed. Can you hear me? Thank you. So, there are a number of storytellers, movie makers. So I find that it would be more interesting to say, I woke up one morning and it hit me, and give you all of that story. But really, it was over time, all right? I got to realize that we are all value rich. If you look around the room, right, there's so much value, my people. There's so much value in different forms, right? Unfortunately, not everyone is money rich. And taking us back to the times of when value was just beyond the money that you had. We had what you call the barter system, right? So trade by barter was birthed from that barter system, but using technology, with the advent of technology and the introduction of AI, right, we took the barter system and innovated it to make it relevant for this present time. And I would explain what that means. So what we do is we recognize the different forms of value. Unfortunately, I don't know if there are any bankers with us, but the financial services industry has made us believe that value is tied or centralized to money, right? However, money in itself has no intrinsic value, right? So it's the things money can do for you that is the value, right? So what trade by barter is doing is creating, we've heard, all our veterans talk about institutionalizing, putting structure together. And what we're doing at Trade by Barter is building the infrastructure that houses the value economy. Right? So more or less we are building a parallel economy where value is the currency. right? And these different forms of value that Trade by Barter recognizes and makes tradable are items that you own, skills that you have, services you can provide. And we take it a couple of steps further to the knowledge that you have, the time. Your time is tradable. I mean, you let people pick your brain for free. Why not barter it, right? So the idea is you have what it takes. So at Trade by Barter, we believe that we all have what it takes to trade by barter, which is what? Which is value. Value in its different forms, right? This is a generation that needs to understand collaboration over competition, access over ownership. You know, sustainability in itself in the present time has become such a buzzword. You hear sustainability, you're thinking climate change, right? But I tell you that Trade by Barter is sustainability at its core. And why? Because you're looking at reuse, repurpose, shared value, and shared prosperity. And that's what Trade by Barter is doing. Creating that infrastructure that makes your value work for you. So the Trade by Barter platform, you can check it out on www.tradebybarter.com, right? And it gives you the opportunity to list things that you have, things that you own, services you can provide. Indicate specifically what you want in return. For example, I have a pair of headphones, I want a power bank. Or say you're open to offers, right? And these are values that we already live every day without structure. So I do you a favor, I tell you, you owe me a favor back. You know, and these are things we do informally without structure, and Trade by Barter is here to provide you that structure. I'm a living, you know, testimony of that. I have a hobby in photography, and it wasn't a Sony DV cam, but I got a Fujifilm camera in return for designing a website for a lab in Houston, Texas, right? Yes, and yeah, so Trade by Barter does work. It's value for value, right? Without not necessarily depending on your bank account's balance. We can thrive with the value that we have, and that's what we're doing with Trade by Barter. So please check it out. Check it out. We went live in December 2025. We are scaling. As of today, we have over 2,000 active users on the platform. Thank you. And you can also check us out on social media. We're active on X, TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And just, you know, just experience the world of barter where value is the currency, and let your value work for you. Thank you so much. And I'm open to collaborating, to networking, and speaking to you all. Thank you so much.
Alula, where is that guy that plays guitar?
Thank you, thank you. I just think this is an amazing, it's an amazing idea.
Who be Mamba?
Abi? It's like going back to the good old days. And I think we can take it to levels that we've not, you know, like, okay, see, there's a group, you guys just happen to be sitting together. We have a director here. Wait now, I'm talking about this Trade by Barter thing. We have a director. We have a producer. We have another producer. We have a designer here. Oh, by the way, please, I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Ovu of... this gentleman, please stand up. He has been in the fashion business.
Let me talk to the Mamba. Who is
for decades. He is a fashion designer that is a legend and a true Nigerian. He designs only Nigerian. He produces only Nigerian clothes. Please put your hands together for Ovu of EXO. Over 2 decades, not easy. So can you listen, please, Chairman? You, Seth, stay here. Because we have a businesswoman here. We have a producer, we have a director, we have another producer, we have a fashion designer, right? And a producer too. Now imagine if we're not talking money here. We're just talking talent. Trade by barter. Forget about money.
Yeah.
Okay, you sabi direct. Bring and come. You sabi produce. Bring and come. This one, she sabi money, business. Now she go talk. We bring Barrister Ben,
into the picture. Imagine that if we now decide we're going to create a movie, and it's all going to be done by trade, by barter. It can be done. You know, if you're taking it to different levels, yes, you can go now. Yes, that's why I said it takes you back to the good old days. You don't think about the money or whatever. Just bring your talent, bring your skill. Let me just do this thing first. And
the reason they brought money into the equation was to slow the black people down, because the black, thousands of years, succeeded through trade by barter. But immediately they brought money, they slowed us down.
yeah, absolutely. So, I think this is my girl anyway. Her brain is too hot. But I think we should consider this trade by barter thing is going to go a very, very long way. So now we're getting to the end of the official part of the day. But like I said, there's so much that's going to be happening, so much entertainment. All the stores are here. There are going to be some light refreshments. And with that being said, I'd like to call upon the Director of Programs for LCCI, Mr. Andre Bassi, to give the closing remarks. Please put your hands together. After that, we're going to have the national anthem, but please, it does not mean we are closed. It is apt and it is official that we should acknowledge our country. So we will have the national anthem, but we are still here. Please put it together for Mr. Andre Bassi.
Thank you, everyone. I don't know where my chairman is, but Madam Obooks, where are you? Please, where is the chairman? Okay, she's somewhere outside. I don't call her chairperson, I call her chairman because she has the power of a man. So I'll stick to the chairman. So I want to say a very big thank you on behalf of the creative group of the Lagos State Chambers of Commerce. I humbly represent them for this particular activity. We say thank you for being here. I mean, it's such a spectacle. If you come to the Lagos Chambers of Commerce all the time, it is a very corporate environment. You don't really see people misbehave like this, for lack of a better word. So I'm sure some of the other members who are here are wondering why it is this way. So this is the creative group. We are supposed to be creative. So we say thank you very much for your time, for being here. On behalf, our president was here earlier. We say thank you to him, and also the director who was here. We say thank you very much to the management of the LCCI. Our very able team, Adebimpe and the rest of the team, thank you. This beautiful occasion was really organized by the team. And I would have loved for us to at least put our hands together for our chairman or our chairperson, even though she's very far away, but let's put our hands together. She's been very instrumental to what we are doing. Thank you so much. It's not over yet. I'm just saying a vote of thanks. And let's keep mingling. Let's keep meeting new people. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andre Bassi, the Director of Programs for LCCI. So now, please, I would like to ask all of you to stand up for the national anthem.
We are our own dear native land. Though tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians are proud to say our sovereign mother land.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria.
Okay. At this point, I am going to sign out. My name is Elvina Baby Ibru. I hope you have been having a good time so far, and there is lots more of a good time to be had. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Alvini C and Shadrach. Please, there's some light refreshments at the back. Go and look at the all the things that are here.
When the night is calm and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as by me. If the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, and the mountain should rumble to the sea, I won't cry. I won't cry. I won't shed no tears. 'Cause the Lord, you stand by me. So darling, darling, you stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, you stand by me. Oh, yeah, stand by me. Stand, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, you stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Your way to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together as we welcome Mike. Put your hands together for Mike. Mike.
When you say it's over, then more is beautiful girl.
Shady.
They only wanna do you dirt. You got me suicide.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mike on vocals. Come on.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Stars in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifted on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the seas, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn and it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know how I feel, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know how I feel. Sleep in peace when the day's gone, you know what I mean. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
All right, put your hands together for Mr. Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for White Man. All right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Obonge drink it don't land, they never tell you. If you take 'em, you go feel 'em, they never tell you. Mama, Papa, share you no hear 'em. Coco Samba.
Rep your brand. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Ivan volume. See. Yamba.